Actually, it is class time. First, we need to work on our rules. We need to be the best. We are black belt clubsters. We are black belts. We need to know our own pledge. So I'm going to paste the pledge one more time for you guys to view. Maddie, would you mind bringing your black belt pledge paper for us today? Just so everyone has an idea. Perfect. All right, so go to read the black belt pledge to yourselves, right? So we have the format kind of set out how we want it to be done. And then Maddie's going to show us her black belt pledge paper that she wrote, right? Because remember, these pledges are going to be up on your wall, right? They're going to be hung up somewhere where you can see it every day so you can remember the rules. And so Maddie, can you get a little bit closer to your screen? I'm going to pin you so everyone can see. Perfect, look at that. See, it was very simple. Maddie made a small design on her paper. She made sure to write the black belt pledge, the rules, outline. She knows where they're at. She's going to put them somewhere in her living room now, in her mom's living room that her mom decorated and made it look really nice. She's going to put it up somewhere now because she needs to put that in her virtual folder. Okay, perfect. And I see Izzy has glasses. So that means Maddie and Izzy don't really look too much like twins anymore. One person has green hair and one person has glasses. Perfect. All right. So we're going to practice the rules today, right? I know most of you guys are muted, right, which is fine. But we're going to practice the rules anyways, just so you know the format, right? So you need to make a video of yourself saying the pledge. So that way I can give you the special gift. Right, make sure that's how I know. That's how I know if you really finished it and you deserve the extra special t-shirt gift, right? Even if you don't do it, you will be getting a special t-shirt, but you're not going to get the extra special. So please do it, okay? First, when we do our black belt pledge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you in the format. Hello, Molly. Welcome to class. So since Molly came in a little bit late, I'm going to repost the pledge for her. So Molly, make sure that you have this written down or you have a picture of it because this is going to be our exercise for the next kind of week or two. Okay? So just get that written down somewhere, take a picture of it, and then I'll explain more on that. Okay, so let's go through our rules though. When we do black belt pledge, this is how the format is. I will, or whoever is leading is going to ask. Black belt pledge, begin. Okay, so you guys would then say, just like Taekwondo pledge, when we say Taekwondo pledge, begin, you guys say Taekwondo pledge, sir. All right, when I say black belt pledge, begin, you guys say black belt pledge, 2 claps, sir. Okay. Now, this is something that we're going to try to incorporate with Taekwondo pledge, so that way there's symmetry, right? So that way when you go from Taekwondo pledge, go into black belt pledge, it's students oath, right? There's a format that we're going to start adding, so that way I think it makes more sense. Because let's be honest, how many times have you spoken a rule and you try to say it out loud, but someone decides they want to be the next Eminem and they say the rule as fast as possible and you can't keep up? No one? No one's that fast? Well, I'll tell you, Lucas says he'll be that fast. Right, so maybe it'll be hard for you to keep up. So we need some formatting. We need to know kind of the formatting of how to say it. So that way, even if someone goes too fast, you guys can still accomplish it. Okay? So what we're gonna do is black belt pledge, 2 claps, sir. Okay? The hands on the back, we'll practice at the end of class. Don't worry about that right now, okay? Black belt pledge, begin. Black belt pledge, sir. So now I expect you guys to know this, so I'm going to put you on the spot on Friday's class, all the high belts, okay? Rule number one, ready, begin. I will respect everyone and myself, sir. Rule number 2, begin. I will think before I act, and I will be responsible for my actions, sir. Rule number 3, begin. I will meet all challenges and I will strive to rise above them, sir. I'm going to ask Chase. Chase looks like he's the one who looks the least confident. I'm going to ask Ashley. I'm going to ask you too on Friday to say the rules. Okay? No typing, Chase. You're already chosen. There's no exception for you. It is over for you, Chase. All right, perfect. All right, so let's start class. So remember, those are our rules. We need to know them if we want that special gift. I will. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ayush and Chase will be our lucky contestants for telling us the rules on Friday. Perfect. All right, so everyone's together. Hopefully you are sitting right already, right? You guys are high belts. I shouldn't have to remind you guys. Remember to check your own meditation. All right, ready to start. Ready, closing our eyes and meditating. Ready, breathe in and breathe out. And again, ready, breathe in and breathe out. One last time, ready, breathe in and breathe out. All right, everyone, open your eyes. All right, looking good, guys. All right, so just a quick reminder, just a couple of things that I want to tell you. So I didn't tell all the other classes this, but you guys are black belts, you guys are red belts, you guys are old, so I can trust you guys, okay? So if you guys are aware, I believe next Monday we are officially cleared for phase 2 of reopening in our county. All right, so we are not, however, going to open next Monday because we still need to take time for preparations, right? We need to make sure that we have everyone that knows about it to know that, okay, we are opening and maybe someone's gonna miss out, right? So for the next week and for the rest of this week, we're gonna start sending out some emails, some text messages, just so you guys know what's up about our reopening. We are planning on reopening, I want to say in 2 weeks Monday. So that means not next week, but the Monday after next. Okay, so what we're going to do for the whole next week though is we're going to change our schedule. We're going to do the schedule that we're going to do for normal classes, right? So that means next week we're not going to meet at the 2 o'clock time frame anymore. We're going to meet at like 4, maybe actually 2:30, like 2:30 all the way to almost 8 p.m. Right? We're gonna do like normal Taekwondo schedule. We're gonna see how that works first. I want to see how it works online, so that way it can transfer over and transition to regular class when you guys do prepare for that. Okay, so that what that means for you guys is you guys should be excited. That means you have an opportunity to come back to the studio and start practicing, earning tapes. We will have a belt test in June, right? Late June, right? We're planning for that. So that's super good news for you guys, super good news for us, okay? Also, that also means that we need to be prepared to be safe, right? If you feel sick, right? Or if you feel like uncomfortable being in the class, right? Of course, we have options, right? We have online, right? We're going to be keeping the stream open all day long, so even if you can't come into class, you can join in during your class time and still participate. Okay? That is something that we're planning to do. Okay, so why did I tell you all of this, right? I want you guys to be prepared, right? I know some of you guys are leadership students who are itching to come back. Some of you guys are red belts, brown belts. You are itching to get to closer to your black belts. Right? This is why I told you guys first, not anyone else. Okay. Who's ready to come back though? Who's excited to come back to the studio? Perfect. Sounds good. All right, so let's start regular classes. Let's start. Everyone stand up. All right, so we're going to start our class today. So everyone, open arms. Ready, together, chadi up. And as loud as you can about, say, 안녕하십니까. Perfect. Pardon. All right, so remember, that's something we're going to get used to. So I didn't actually type it out. I'll type it out for you guys at the end of class, just so you guys have an idea of what to say. But that's how we're going to try. We're going to try advanced ways for you guys too, okay? 10 jumping jacks in Korean. Ready? Begin. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Looking good. Okay. But we have more belt touchers and uniform touchers in this class than even the tiny tigers. Like 3.5 years old. They stay still. Okay. Let's start with the arm swing. Say, swing your arms in a big circle. All right. And let's try the other way. Swing your arms. Let's place our hands on our sides. Stretch your shoulders. And the other way, stretch. Perfect. Let's go ahead and look up, look down, and make a big circle. And the other way, a big circle. All right, good. So we're gonna focus more on our upper body stretching. So we're gonna do our basic stretching. Okay, so reach for your ankle first. And then now I want you to go to the next step, which is straighten your back leg, push forward onto your front leg. All right, nice job. Let's switch sides today. Reach for your ankle. Good, now straighten your back leg out, and then push towards your front leg. Perfect. All right, let's put our hands on our knees. Let's take a seat. Place your hands on the ground. Stick one leg outside. Oh, Chase has not been stretching. Oh no. You have to have a special stretching session with Chase. One hand on the outside. All right, let's bring our leg back in, hands back in, one leg outside. Your one leg, or one hand on the outside this time. All right, perfect. Go ahead and stand up this time. Now we're gonna work on a little bit more of our arms. Okay, so first, right arm inside, left hand, I want you to swing it up and hook your arm. Okay. Now from here, I want you to pull without turning your body. But we don't want to do this because we're not really stretching our back right now. We're just stretching our arm. So I want you to pull your arm as close to you as possible, but you feel a stretch. Right? If you don't feel like a crazy amount of stretch, remember that just means you're flexible. Right? You don't need to stretch too much. Okay, let's switch hands. So left arm goes in, right arm hooks. And we pull. Right? Remember, you stop when it hurts. Remember, this isn't like we're, oh, it doesn't hurt enough. I have to hurt myself more. No, okay, not like that. Okay, and let go. Okay. Now I want you to put one hand on your shoulder and reach for your back. I want you to push your elbow and then stretch some more. Give it a little push. Perfect. Let's switch hands today. Other hand on your shoulder or your back, and then give your elbow a little push. Oh, Hunter's really flexible. Nice, Hunter. Very good. All right, last stretch today. Okay, let's bring our fists, elbows. I want you to just you've seen your grandpa do this. I'm sure you have. Right, you're stretching out your shoulder blades. All right, do the other way too. I think this is like arm swings, but more for your shoulder blades. All right, stop. Okay, nice enough. All right, so for this class, remember what I promised you guys, or what we practiced, is we're doing form, but since we're actually going to meet sooner than we expected, I think we need to work on the basic stuff as well. We need to work on a little bit of the breakdown, which means we need to work on our blocking and our striking, right? We need to really understand how that works. I think we've been exercising too much and not doing enough blocking. Some of you guys forgot how to block, okay? So for you guys, we're gonna skip the easy stuff like down block, middle blocks. We're gonna go into the easy, medium stuff like single knife hand block, all right? There are a few ways to do it, which means if you wanna learn the advanced way, you need to be chosen to do that, okay? We have a class called World Class Class where you actually have to be qualified to be invited to that class, right? You need to see something, right? You need to see if you're ready for it. Okay, but so there's a few methods, but for you guys, we'll do the in-between. Okay, so first, what I want you guys to do is I want you to cross your hands together, like we're gonna do We're the Best. Okay, now what I want you to do is ideally the arm that's in front of your other arm right? That's the hand we're going to block with. Okay, so for most of you guys, maybe let's put our right hand in front. Let's put our left hand inside. So what that means is whatever hand's inside here is the fist that goes to your belt, right? Like if you're inside, you are going to bring it inside to your belt. Okay? If you're outside, that hand is going to block. So I want you to do this. I want you to open up your right hand, right? And we're going to do the exact same way we did last class. Okay? I want you to say hello. Okay? Say hello. All right, good. So now we're going to bring our fist to our belt, and we're going to say hello. Okay? This is the easiest method for me to teach you guys how to do a single knife hand block, realistically. Okay? Let's try again. Okay? Fist goes to your belt, your hand says hello. Okay? Now this is for those of you who are not going to world-class class. If you're world-class class, you actually have to start down here, and then you go up the butt. I'm not going to teach that yet, okay? Start up here. Okay, this is the easiest way, I promise. If you get this, you can do the advanced way in like 2 minutes, okay? First, you need to know how to bring your fist to your belt. We use our elbow. Are you using your fist and like trying to like punch something or like punch backwards? No, we're using our elbow. We're going to pull our elbow all the way back. Like, let's say, Sophia, Carter is behind you. You don't want Carter to take something, you elbow him, like that, okay? Use your elbow to strike, okay? So bring your elbow to the back, and I want you to say hello. That is the easiest way. That looks good, Maddie, easy. Let's try. Combine those two, so elbow, strike, back, and then hand out. Ready? Out. Nice. And again. Ready? Elbow back and hand out. Perfect. Oh, that looks really good, Lucas. Fists or hands together. Now, when you're doing this, you should find a stopping point. Naturally, for most of you guys, you have a natural stopping point where when your elbow is about right here, your hand will stop because we're tensing up. But you want to find that spot each time. You want to make it consistent. So that's why we practice so many times. Ready? Block. Perfect. And one last time. Together and block. Perfect. All right, let's switch hands today. So I want you to put your right hand in front this time. Okay, so your left hand on, or the left fist. Wait, am I missing? No, okay. Your right fist on your shoulder, your left hand open. Okay. So what we're gonna do is the same thing. Okay, your elbow goes back, your hand comes out. Say hello. Say hello. All right, think about like a windshield wiper. How do windshield wipers work? They go across. Right, do they go forward and then across? Do they go out and then go in? No, they just go straight across. So just think, straight across. You ever watch SpongeBob and he says imagination, just like that. Okay, just like that, just open up, okay? What I want you to do is get your fist inside that's important, okay? Fist on your belt, so elbow and a hand out. Right, try it. Fist on your belt, hand out. Good. One more time. Now, for most of you guys, it'll be beneficial for you guys just to do your hand as a windshield wiper, right? Like you're cleaning something. You're cleaning something. We're just gonna clean it this way. Okay. Ready and block. Nice, Lucas. Good, Molly. Let's try again. Ready and block. Perfect. Now, ideally, you want your elbow to be just a little bit lower, Molly, or not too high either. You want to think like where your eye is, right? That's where it matches. So one more time. Ready and out. Okay, that looks good. All right, so some of the, well, I want to do it outside. I want to learn this way, right? Across from the front. All right, if you think about it, what are we blocking? Primarily, you're blocking a punch coming towards your chest. Like if I was sideways in a back stance, someone's gonna punch my chest. I don't want to get punched in the chest, so I'm gonna block it. Right now, if you know the advanced way, which is to go kind of like out and then twist, we're blocking it so when the fist punches, I can't make my fist this, but the fist is coming towards you. You're just blocking that fist. The fist is coming this way to try and punch. That's what we're blocking, right? That's why the windshield wiper method works really good, right? Most of you guys are not strong enough to, at the end, do that. Maybe if someone's punching full force, you're just gonna end up getting punched. All right, this windshield wiper method, it will really help you guys out, I promise, okay? Okay, all right, so let's move on. Let's do our next step, which is double knife hand block, okay? Double knife hand block works the same way as single knife hand block, except we need to bring our fist, or not our fist, instead of a fist, we bring our hand, okay? Does anyone benefit from doing double knife hand block right now? No, none of you guys benefit from doing double knife hand block. Only the black belts, but I don't care about the black belts. So let's move on. Let's do something that we actually care about. We care about brown belts here. We care about the brown belts. Let's do something for the brown belts today. And then we'll do something for the blue belts. We'll work there. Okay? For our brown belts, we need to work on our single knife hand block going forward. Right? Maybe you guys are gonna get confused. So we'll skip that for now. Okay? How about let's work on our outer block. Outer block is really important. That will be a good mediator for in between for everything. Okay? When we do our outer blocks here, right? You know, for 1, we kick, we bring back, we do 2. That's important, right? This one we can't do a windshield block, right? We can't do that. That doesn't make sense. We need to bring it from up and out. Right? We're going across. All right, so when we do this, we're crossing our arms again. We're keeping our fists together this time. Okay, because that's the difference. We're not doing a single knife hand block, a windshield wiper block. We're doing an outer block. So how do we do that? So I want you to think about just keep your other fist on your belt. Aaron, are you all right? Do you need to use the restroom, Aaron? If you do, you can go. Okay, just making sure. Okay, I've never seen Aaron bounce that much, so I was just nervous. I thought Sophie would have to clean up an emergency. Okay, so let's put our fist on our belt. Let's bring our other fist to our shoulder. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I want you to think about, like, you're going to bring your fist to the front and then across. Does that make sense? All right, because we're actually blocking our side. Okay, so one more time. Front, right? Like you're gonna block something, like you're holding something in the front, then across. That's the ideal way when it goes out. 1, 2. Right, so 1, 2. Okay. So how do you make that travel look? That's the important part. I see someone looks a little funny. Okay, so what I want to see is it's all in your elbow. Okay, your elbow plays the most important role. You need to tense up where your elbow is, so your tricep muscles need to tense up. And then we travel through our elbow. Our elbow is the guiding point, not our fist. Okay? Your elbow moves across, and that's how we know when to stop. Okay? So fist in the front, our elbow travels across. So you're making a line with your elbow. That's how we know where to stop. Okay? Not with your hand. All right, not with your hand necessarily. Okay? So first hand, and then elbow. Okay, let me try again. Fist and elbow. Nice. Fist and elbow. One last time. Fist and elbow. Perfect. Let's try that a few more times. So the fist is in the front. We bring our elbow across. So now how do you combine that? We bring our fists together, right? So when your fist is to your belt, you're already blocking, right? So you have to go kind of quick, right? So about here, and then when you get here, right? So you want your hand to be out here before you even move your fist in your elbow, right? No one's fast enough to do this to make it look good, honestly, okay? So you want to go 1, 2. So everyone, let's try that too. When I say 1, leave your fist in the front, okay? 1. And now when I say 2, across and in, 2. So let's try again. Ready? 1 and 2. And again. 1 and 2. All right, goodbye, Molly. See you on Friday at 2, okay? Don't miss it, or you're getting in trouble, okay? Okay, one last time. Okay, ready? 1 and 2. Perfect. So now when you think about a brown belt, after your down block, we already have our fist on our belt. So when you guys go up, you kick, your hand goes across, because our hands kind of travel here, right? So you kick, your hand goes here, and then we do that block. That's kind of the same idea, right? So you don't have to like, whoa, all the way out. You can do a little cheat, okay? You kick, your hand is already here, so you can move. Okay? Maybe that's too much information. Maybe you don't care. But Chase, you better care because you're still a little kid and you still have to do this form in world-class class. Okay? All right, now for our blue belts today, it's Aisha, we did not forget about you, okay? Back fist. Back fist benefits everyone today. So what I want you guys to practice is this. First, your fist together. So I want you guys to do this. This is a cheating way, okay? First, leave one hand in the front. Okay, so for me, I'll put my left hand in the front, my right hand on my belt. So remember, that means I'm going to use my right leg and my right hand. Okay? So what I want you guys to think about when you're back fist is we're actually going to do like a two-part. Okay? First, your fist goes into your armpit. Hopefully, it's not too sweaty in there. Okay? Second step, we trade. Okay, we bring our fist to our belt, we bring it out. That's the ideal way to back fist, right? Instead of just being like this and traveling to our elbow. That's only if you're really good. For most of us, we're gonna bring it to our armpit and then trade. Okay, that's how you get it to higher too. If you notice, if you think about it, if you're right here and you start from your belt, of course it makes sense to do it right here. That's how it travels, right? That's why we bring it to our armpit and then we bring it out. Okay. All right, let's try. First, hand up, fist in your armpit. If it's too sweaty in there, wash your hands after class, okay? Step forward, and then when your hand comes out, it naturally comes up to your face height. Did you notice that? All right, let's try that again. Put it in your armpit. Right, your elbow needs to be aiming, right? Your elbow aim where you're gonna hit. Are you gonna hit someone in the chest, the stomach, or you're gonna hit them in the face? So aim to about the face with your elbow, and then right here, we switch, we trade. Right? That's just natural. That's just how the human body works, right? If your elbow is higher, of course your fist comes out higher. If your elbow is lower, of course your fist comes out lower. Okay, so put your elbow a little bit higher too, okay? One more time. Fist up in your armpit. Aim your elbow. And out. There we go. One more time. In your armpit. Lucas, switch armpits. Wait, that's not, your legs aren't your armpits. Stay right there, Lucas. Okay, put your other hand, actually you're doing it right now. Okay, ready? No, you're right, switch back with this. Ready? Out. Okay, one last time, in your armpit. Are you ready? Out. Other hand, Lucas. Lucas, can you switch hands for me? Okay. All right, Pato, let's try again. Okay, Lucas got a little confused. That's okay. Okay, so how about let's try our other hand. Okay, while we're all doing this anyways, put your fist, whatever leg comes out. So put your left leg forward, left fist in your armpit. Just put it in your armpit. Okay, other fist, just hold it up here. Okay, this is kind of like we are gonna pull it, right? That's a good position to pull our fist back. Okay, we're going to bring our elbow a little bit higher so we can aim for the face. Okay, fist goes in, back fist comes out, like that. Okay, so try that again. Put your left fist in your armpit. Right fist is holding. We aim our elbow higher, so when we trade, right? Your right hand goes to your belt. Left hand back. Try that a few times on your own. Okay, I'm gonna watch. Someone's confused. Someone is bored because they're too good at this. Ready? 10 times on your own. It's not a race. Ready? Go. So fist in, out. Reset. Fist in, out. Mr. Chase, put your elbow higher. Point with your elbow. Like that. See, then you don't have to go like that, Chase, right? Your elbow's already up, so you just bring your arm up. Right? That's the easiest way I can explain it. Right? If you leave your elbow down here and you want it to go up, you're gonna lose all that momentum. Right? All you have to do is bring it up. Okay. It's good. All right, let's finish up today. We're basically out of time. Okay? First, hands on your back. And I'm watching today. Oh, you guys are actually pretty good. Okay. So remember, we're not grandpas, right? We don't need to put it down here and be lazy. Right? We bring it up as high up and so we can keep our back straight. Okay? When we do our rules, I want you guys to try it. Okay. You guys are going to be our test subjects on Friday's class. You're going to see the entire black belt pledge for everyone. Okay. Black belt pledge begin. You guys would say black belt pledge. Sit. Okay. I'm only going to say the commands now. I trust you guys. Okay. Black belt pledge begin. Okay. But people on YouTube are going to be super confused. That's okay. Are you guys ready? Rule number 1. Begin. Now I know someone's just opening their mouths and then they're just clapping when everyone else is. Don't do that. You should know your rules by now, okay? I'll remind you rule number 2. Okay, rule number 2, I will think before I act and I'll be responsible for my actions. Sir. Okay, ready? Rule number 2, begin. Perfect. Rule number 3, I'll remind you, I will meet all challenges and I will strive to rise above them. Sir, you ready? Rule number 3, begin. Hunter, you try again. Hunter, rule number 3, ready? Begin. So not just, I want you to clap, and then hands on your back, okay? Hunter, you're my next victim. You're getting picked on Friday, okay? You, Chase, and Ayush. How come it's always just boys that get picked on? The girls are just too good. I can't pick on them. Okay. Remember your rules. Get those done. Maddie, will you take a picture of yourself and your rules after class today? Okay, perfect. All right, so remember, get on Facebook, take that survey. We'll have more information for you guys in the following week. Remember, class is on at what time on Friday? 2 p.m. Okay, and that'll be the last time we have a mega Friday class, because next week our schedule changes, which you guys should be happy with. Okay, perfect. All right, everyone, open arms. And together, Chariot, sit. And together, bow, say, 감사합니다. And perfect. Crossing your arms today, finishing up. Oh, Lucas, I like your bow. Good job, Lucas. Together, we're the best. And we're dismissed. Go give your parents a big hug. Get on Facebook. Take care of your babies. Hopefully, I will.